coming up today, if you had one thing that you could tell them about what it takes to not be a local band and become a touring band, what would you tell them?
I'd say, honestly, you're going to get a whole lot of no. And when I say that, I mean everyone's going to tell you no and that you can't.
Right.
So the way the world we knew did it was just literally not answering to anybody. We always just said to ourselves, whether it cost us a lot of money or not, it didn't matter. We were just like, we're gonna play this show if we get the opportunity, and I literally don't give a fuck if there's anybody there or not. We just want to play shows. And it got to the point where we were playing so many shows in such a small amount of time, which may not always be the best idea, but we did it anyway, that people just saw our name. And the more people see your name, the more people are going to tell their friends. The more friends they have, the more people you branch out to. It's simple. It's any kind of promotion. If you go into, I got pizza today, and I had Esco water. This could be the best water I've ever drank in my entire life. I'm going to tell Dan from Straight Edge Worldwide about this water because it's so good. Simple as that.
And
do it for yourself, and not because it's.
And same thing we were talking about before. If kids want to start playing shows outside of their hometown, what's the best way for them to do that?
The way I did it, and this is just an example. You know, you don't have to do it this way. If you have a better idea, awesome. But I thankfully have been going to shows since I was 12 or 13. And it was kind of I was one of those kids that kind of just knew everybody, whether I was friends with them or just acquaintances. Everybody knew me by face and whatever. So I gained a lot of contacts. So when MySpace was a big hit, or Facebook works now too, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. Every promoter has a promotional page or whatever. I hit up local bands from different cities in different states around the country. And it was very simple. I would just swap promoter contacts, and other bands want that because other bands are thinking the same thing that you are. You're like, oh, I want to play out of my state too. I hate my city. I'm bored here. So you just switch those contacts. Yeah, everybody says that. And at one time, I couldn't stand where we were from because we played great local shows in like 2004, 2005, and 2006. And then when we started touring, we fell off for like 3 years and Long Island hated us. And we couldn't even buy a good show, even if we wanted to. Nobody would come out, nobody cared, nobody sang along anymore. And then we just started putting out better CDs, I guess, and better music, and people slowly started coming back. But that's besides the point. I would swap promoter contacts with other bands, and they're thinking the same thing you are, so it was simple. It's just a matter of getting those promoters from the other cities to want you on their shows. So you're gonna have to eat some shit.
Yeah.
Pay for some things that you don't want to pay for. You're gonna lose some money, but hope that your band is good enough or entertaining enough that people are gonna catch on to it. Then they tell their friends, and the rest is history.
And what do you got coming up for C.A.T?
Cat clothing. Cat clothing.
More of the same? Bigger,
Cat clothing is something that I thought was hilarious. I have a cat at home who's like my best friend, and I love boobs. Cats and tits clothing. And my fans over the years just knew that I loved these things because I'm very vocal about it. I don't care. I don't have to hide anything. I'm my own person. Like, once again, I don't have to answer to anybody, so I don't give a shit. I'm always going to be me. I'm not trying to impress anybody. I love wrestling, I love cats, and I love boobs, and that's it. I don't care. So all these kids knew that, and I was just like, screw it. You know, I'm gonna make a clothing line, and thankfully, 3 or 3.5 months later, it's doing awesome.
Cool.
It's doing awesome. And I did regular shirts first, just to see how they sell. It was good. I did winter stuff, which was hoodies and crew necks and hats. Went awesome. And I'm gonna do some girl stuff before I put out the spring line. And then summer, I have a few game plans. Just weird stuff that I wouldn't try to, like, regular companies probably wouldn't print right away. But I'm just gonna go out swinging, hope that it turns out good.
Cool.
Yeah. so far so good. I can't complain.
Cool. Well, I'll let you get back to work.
What's that?
I'll let you get back to work.
Oh, dude.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, man.